Thank you. Go live.
Wait. Good morning,
okay.
Min.
Okay,
We're
ready?
live.
Are we rolling? Okay, we're rolling.
Yes.
All right,
on
cool.
time.
We're rolling. Hey, everybody. This is Bessie Mink. Good morning. I'm very excited to be here with all of you for Digital 2020 Boom into Web3. We are doing it. We are booming into Web3. Hi, Coffee. Hi, Fanny. Hi, Min. Hi, Keith. Hi, Wooden Mantra. And everyone here on set on Connect Club, YouTube, Twitter, Voxels. Where else are we? I mean, soon we're going to be everywhere. I mean, that's just the case. We have two amazing topics today, but before that, we have a beautiful fashion show that's going to take place in Voxels. If you don't know about the fashion show, there's a little hit agenda button in the Connect Club room, and it will make it very easy for you to find everything you need. Don't get frustrated if it's a little bit stumbly and you're like, well, what's this? We're all learning something new today. This is a Web3 podcast educational show, and it's a Web3 social event, and it's a new way of being. So we're so glad that you're here with us through Connect Club live on Voxels, YouTube, and Zoom. We have our sponsors in the house, TSA NFT team, Fanny, Cecilia on Zoom, and our co-host organizers, Coffee, Nula, Adam, Extinct, Brooke, and sponsors, Digital One and Connect Club. Digital 2020 is a month-long event designed to help companies understand all the intricacies, there's so many, of successfully leveraging the metaverse and collaborating in the digital world. There will be keynotes, case studies, strategy sessions, and networking opportunities. Don't forget to network. We also have Jean here. Hi, Jean. Yay. And networking and exploring all the opportunities that we have in the metaverse and that we can offer ourselves and each other, meeting new friends and expanding our contact list, expanding our understanding of what the metaverse is, just expanding and connecting. So this event is held at TSA NFT Incubator on Connect Club and Voxels. If you have any questions during the event, the TSA NFT team will be here to help you. Fanny and Cecilia are right here on site. Do not hesitate to ask for help. Connect with them. Connect with your social avenues to share this event, because that's how we get it going. We're going to be here for 1 month. We've been here already since the 3rd of June. We've had so many amazing guests already, and it's just been an absolutely wonderful educational experience, and I'm so grateful. Back to you, Fanny. Thank you.
Thanks, Bessie, for the wonderful introduction. And today we have a cruise surprise for you. So I think Min is going to share that. So if you're interested in promoting your brand in the metaverse, TISA NFT is your partner. We have beautiful gardens and 5-star cruises on the sea as well. And one of our sponsors, iCash Rewards, is the sales partner of Princess Cruise. And right now you can go cruising with TSA NFT Cruise. Oh, you're sharing something.
I see the yacht. Is it 5 stories, Fanny? Is the yacht 5 stories?
Oh, it is 5 stories. It's a beautiful yacht.
Goodness.
If you're on Voxels. And yeah, just turn around there. Here we are at the ocean venue here, and there's our yacht. It's got a giant teacup, so you know it's ours. So we're very, very happy to be sponsoring this event and co-host Digital 2020 Boom into Web3 Social. And we're proud to provide a customized POAP for this event. So a POAP stands for Proof of Attendance Protocol, and they're very popular now to be used in virtual events. They are a unique NFT badge given to attendees to prove their attendance at an event. And POAPs are a new way for event organizers to engage and interact with their community. So typically, if you attend an event, you'll get these unique NFT badges through QR codes, but we're going to skip that part and we're going to give it to you now. Just by joining, and you'll get to have additional activities on these POAP platforms. You'll have community polls, raffles, and the POAP leaderboard. For example, Decentraland has given out POAPs for their virtual events for attendees who attend their metaverse. So we use them for conference discounts, expedited hackathon reviews, and VIP parties, and more. So you can compare a POAP NFT like a collection of concert tickets, except these are digital and they're secured by the blockchain. So you can keep them as a record of your Web3 journey. So Digital 2020 POAP NFTs are minted through smart contracts as non-fungible tokens. They're on the Ethereum and the Polygon blockchain. They are ERC 721 tokens created to celebrate and record your attendance at the Digital 2020 event. and we love to have you join our Digital 2020 community. So through the TSA NFT Incubator platform, we allow you to directly mint the NFT into someone's wallet with a very, very low gas fee on the Ethereum Polygon mainnet. You can either use Ether or Matic or even use Visa. And there are two types of magic boxes we have for this event. We have the POAPs and we also have Back to DeFi Future NFTs. If you would like to spend $5 to learn how POAP can be applied for this event through cross-chain and credit card payment and how to receive the DeFi staking rewards from POAP, please check out and join our Digital 2020 POAP at the www.tswap.live/POAPMFT. And with TISA NFT team, we'll give you an introduction about POAP and how to swap, stake, and train during the event as well. So if you have any questions at all, don't forget to contact us at TSA NFT Incubator team. We're here throughout the event. So you can see we're sharing the Digital 2020 POAP NFT page for you right now. So now, before I introduce the very special one-of-a-kind month-long event of Digital 2020 Boom into Web3 Social, I would love to ask our speaker and those on Zoom to wear a headset if you have it. It will help to avoid echoes from our end and from everybody else when you speak. So if you have headsets or earphones, start plugging them in. Thank you. And now I would like to give you some instructions on how to access the various different venues during the event. So here at Voxel's opening ocean venue, you can click, we have the 2 portal doors that you can click and a floating cup on the garden. It will teleport you back to the TSA NFT gift shop for claiming your gift, or if you would like to shop or you like to visit. You can see here, and it takes you back to the TISA NFT gift shop. At the TISA NFT gift shop and Voxels as well, there we also have 2 portal doors that will help you again come back to the ocean venue or connect you to Connect Club, which is our presentation and networking room venue, and you can watch, communicate through mobile or tablet. Oh, now we're in the water, but that's okay. You can fly. And behind me on the ocean venue, we also have the media wall, the stage behind me, and that will also bring you back to Connect Club. So there's lots of things that you can click, but our main 2 venues on Connect Club and on Voxels are part of our event and part of our Web3 social podcast and training at this time. So don't forget to join either one, and don't forget to sign our guest book and join DeFi Friday POAP Magic Box to access Web3 social podcast training class and more benefits. So every Friday we'll be having a POAP Magic Box training class. And from this afternoon on, we are opening our online training guide on Voxels. Once you are on Voxel, you're able to join our chat group. We will share with you how to walk, fly, run, and communicate in the Metaverse 3 Voxels, and visit our cruise, our upcoming music festival stage, and our exhibition hall. The chat group on Voxels is open, and the invite link will be sent to Discord and Telegram on the Digital 2020 channel. So click on Get Agenda or scan barcode to join if you are on Connect Club. All right, so are you guys all ready? Because now we're going to be ready to present to you our very, very, very special Web3 wearable dictionary fashion mini show. So before the big one, we are having a big fashion show on the 27th and 28th until the 30th. But let us take a look at the new fashion venue. If we look on the left, turn to the left, and we will lead our show on our catwalk and our featured wearables that we're going to airdrop to our active attendees. And then we'll talk about the month-long event and today's speakers. So don't forget to head to the Digital One Ocean Garden and the TSA gift shop during our soft opening period on Voxels. And you can get some free wearables just by signing the guest book during the lunch break. And the airdrop is only for this period of time for rewarding our members and our POAP POAP members, and it's our way to learn to earn. So we're getting ready for the fashion show. Have our models, are our models ready? Let's see.
We're flying. Let's just land for a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna land now.
You've been waving up in the air there.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So cool. It's so cool to just learn how to move in here. I'm just so new at it, but I love it.
Yeah, I flew because I wanted people to see these wonderful, sexy, and fancy shoes that I got from Brooke Genster. She's the one that designed all of our shoes here. And our wearables, our tops and bottoms and hats are all designed by our in-house artist, Eason. And the names of all of these wearables are featured in our Web3 dictionary, is key phrases and key terms that will help you learn more about this metaverse. All right. Are our models ready? Who would like to walk first?
Who is that? Oh, who's in the purple hat? Is that you?
That's not me. Who is this?
Well, one already started.
Okay.
Already started.
Who is it?
We're on Evergreen Avenue.
Oh, it's Cecilia. So this model, she is wearing is this quit my job hat, and with a let's be friends top in blue, and where do we go from here skirt.
So many good looking models here. Look at all these gorgeous models.
And I think this one is wearing the, is this reinvent the internet hoodie, and crypto is risky skirt.
Beautiful. Go for it.
I'm going to take a walk down as well. I am wearing I lost my private key green hat and my let's be friends top. Also, I'm also wearing my NFT meets Metaverse green dot skirt and these beautiful white pump butterscotch tone shoes we got from Brooke.
Beautiful.
And do you know
where
what
are you
you're
going?
wearing?
You're next. I do. I'm wearing actually the Crypto Voxels original shirt.
Ooh.
And this beautiful top hat, gentleman's top hat that I turned into a lady's hat, which has this like light plum burgundy. And then I'm wearing Brooke's beautiful shoes and the high yields TSA skirt, which I totally love. So I'm going to start walking. I just don't know how to walk as good as you. So Fanny, you're going to have to give me lessons because maybe I'm just going to like fly a little and I'll just like fly. Here, I'll fly.
Oh, I think that's even better.
Is that cool?
Who needs to walk when you can fly?
Oh, I've just gone into the ticket. How far can I turn? Ooh, oh no. Uh-oh. I think I'll just go back here now.
Who's waving?
This is so cool. Oh my goodness.
Does someone have a purse? Oh, who just changed?
Lisa, can you change to another song?
Yeah, and I just changed as well. I think I'm gonna walk one more time. I'm gonna walk one more time down this catwalk here.
I'm womping.
Oh,
I'm gonna womp us.
Oh, this one. We're all gonna take a walk here. I'm also wearing an open economy gentleman hat, the same one that Bessie was wearing, but in black and white. And my shirt, my top, get this, is called Uniswap hits $1 trillion in volume on May 24th. Open jacket.
Wow, all the little tips of what's going on. I love it. Ooh.
So if you just Google that, it is a top news story. So, and I also have my dream home skirt on.
That's gorgeous.
And of course, I'm going to be walking with my little penguin here.
Hey, I want one.
Yeah, penguin accessories.
I love
it's
that.
like the new little Chihuahua dogs now.
I love them. I love that little red outfit.
Thank you.
Okay, where's Coffee now? Extinct is here. I think Extinct is ready to go.
Oh yeah, I love his glasses.
Extinct rocket. Here he goes. Look at how good he walks. How does he do that? You're gonna need
You're gonna have to attend these classes, these training classes.
I mean, this is
Is
like
Extinct the teacher? That's what I feel like.
I mean, I think so too. Look at him. He's doing the front moonwalk.
Oh yeah. He's got a belt
Nice.
on. He is wearing a Let's Be Friends top. It's in black and red. That's one of our special wearables for this event. So remember, if you are a PO-op holder, you are entitled to receive a free wearable, including a top and a hat, and they both exceed the value of $5. Or you can buy these wearables through OpenSea Marketplace starting on June 17th, so next Friday. And
He's
bidding's gonna be
dancing now.
open. Yeah.
Wait, where's Coffee? Coffee's got to do a walk. Come on, Coffee.
I did a walk, but I noticed I noticed that my outfit needed to be adjusted. I don't want to be indiscreet.
My outfit. Yeah.
We can be who we want to be in the metaverse, but we never want to be naked. Because it's business hours somewhere. I'll be right there.
Wait, I want to know how Fanny changed so quickly. Let me see if I can do it. Let's see.
If you click on your profile, your wallet address there, and you click change avatar, because I already have preset outfits.
Okay, so I do too. So check this out, girls.
Oh,
what do you think about this? Did it show up?
Let's see.
Let's see if it showed up. I don't know. See, the thing is, you have to like hit escape, and so this is.
So do you switch avatars, or you just switch outfits?
Just outfits. Just the outfits, I think.
I'm in my all together. Hold please. It feels like my sweater. It feels like I'm a little extra blessed.
Okay, here I am. What do you think, guys? I'm flying over.
Oh, there's somebody wearing a boat. Sorry. These outfits are great. So in addition, I don't know if you noticed, a lot of our sexy and fancy shoes were created by Brooke Ganster. And on July 26th and 27th, we have a music festival together with other designers' beautiful wearables. So please sign the guest book and get a free one and become a digital fashion model. We will be releasing news on Bloomberg, Yahoo, and other mainstream media later this month. And if you're interested in joining the Digital 2020 Airdrop event as a contributor, you can contact us and we'll advise you how to submit or click Get Agenda and check how to swap exhibition package. And we'll get back to you upon approval. And last,
we need to make a correction.
Oh,
the
sorry.
music festival is the 25th and the 26th, beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So before we make any news releases, let's make sure we have the correct information.
All right, 25th and 26th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Throughout this event, we will be showcasing music from our own Bessie Meg here. We will have a total of 100 songs, which will be minted on the Binance Smart Chain and the Polygon Network, and available on the TSA NFT Marketplace, Treasureland, and OpenSea very, very soon. We have released song number 1 and 2, and this afternoon during lunch break, you'll be listening to song number 6. Song number 6 is called Web3 Journey, and where do we go from here? So thank you.
Okay, do you like my outfit, Fanny? It's halfway off. Good Lord, come on, I had it on straight. I'm by Brooke. Booman, baby. Yay.
Yeah.
It does look like a boat, but you know, that's what's cool about wearables. You can manipulate. I'm in the bottom of the water now. I don't know what happened.
You had a boat, so maybe you thought you could go for a swim.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I just womped and 18 people as I fell in the water. It was like, that's the coolest thing about crypto voxels now. It used to be crypto voxels, but that you can womp, take a picture, a selfie, and everybody who's on the platform, they can just see it. It's so cool.
All right.
Are you, Betsy?
Oh no, help me. I'm in the water. Where am I? I think I'm under the boat. Wait, it's not a boat, it's a yacht. Who built this? Isan built this?
Isan built this yacht. It's we just unveiled it yesterday.
It's amazing. It's the ship of virtue.
So I think our fashion show is coming to an end here. So for the next 30 days, join us on this journey to learn about DeFi, Metaverse, and Web3 social. And today we'll be having two speakers with us. And I'm going to pass it on to Kathy and Bessie to introduce our speakers.
Thank you, Fanny.
Yay.
Thank you.
Kathy, would you like to give an introduction? Yes, thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us. And the more that you can be with us everywhere that we are, the more that we can be booming into Web3 together, because that's the whole point, to be multitasking on these multiple platforms. We're streaming to YouTube, Connect Club, Voxels through Zoom. So it's a party. Coffee D'Ambrosi's in the house. What's up, Coffee? Will you give an introduction?
Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome to TSA NFT, booming into Web3 social. We appreciate you being here with us today. I get to introduce my friend, AKA Wooden Mantra from India. He is an artisan from India in the craft of wood carving, and his family has been in this industry and this craft for over 2 centuries. And his current craft and space in the NFT world and the metaverse came about from trying to explain to his family what an NFT was. Welcome, Wooden Mantra.
And then?
Lennon,
Yes.
can you put
can
your
you guys
video
hear me?
on?
Yes. I'm sorry.
We're so happy that you're here. That
Hello.
was a beautiful introduction, Coffee.
Thank you. We're finally meeting my friend face to face. We've been friends for a few months.
Okay.
Where
But
do
this
you
is our
see him yet?
first
I
time.
don't see him.
Can you refresh your video feed for us?
I think his internet's a bit slow, so I think. Oh,
Hey, what's
Yay.
up?
Hey.
NFT 99
everyone.
OG in the house.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. And it's been a pleasure being invited here. And I'm actually working with very limited internet, so I'm able to stay only on Zoom for the time being. So
It's okay. You
let me
don't have to
introduce
be on.
myself.
You don't have to be on video if it's going to take up bandwidth. You can just be audio. That's totally fine. We are happy that we got to see you, though.
Oh, thank you. So it's going to be like, it's a small story that I would like to start with. This craft is like thousands of years old, and
We're going to
my
interrupt you,
family has
Lennon.
been doing this for.
Lennon, why don't
Lennon,
you turn
sorry,
off,
just one moment.
Lennon, why don't you turn off your video so you can preserve your bandwidth and so we can have a
Yes.
little more clarity? Absolutely. We just wanted to see your face at least one time. Perfect.
Okay, I guess that should
That's
work.
better. Yes, now we can hear you. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Okay. Then. So it all started like around. Yes. Please go ahead. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
You know-
perfectly.
Okay.
We would love to hear your beginning story. Go right ahead.
Yeah. It's more like it all started thousands of years ago when there was this great king named Raja Chola. He built a temple named the Prabhadishwar Temple. And when the construction got completed, all the artisans who actually worked there had to relocate. And when they were looking for job opportunity, there was a crowd called the Chediyars. They are the business people, and they relocated to a specific place called Karaikuri, where these artisans were given a place to live. And when these rich merchants started like building their own mansions, these artisans had to work there. Like it took around 20 years to complete a mansion. So what happened was the craftsman, imagine like, if he's having a 5-year-old kid, he would become an apprentice with a master craftsman. And when that mansion was completed, he actually becomes an apprentice, and he learned the tricks and trades of this entire thing. And when it was 20 years, to complete the building, this 5-year-old kid would be a 25-year-old grand mason. So that's how it all started. And then after some time, there was a problem where people had to find other jobs because buildings like these were kept a secret. The tricks and trades were preserved among family, and it was not shared to other people. So, new people, they never got a chance to learn because of the caste system in India, and that was also a demise for this, art form. So, at present, we are trying to, uh, use NFTs and blockchain to preserve the knowledge and skills which are preserved among my family. And just like my family, there are other families who can actually, make all these crafts. So we totally believe that decentralization and blockchain can actually revive this craft. And actually wanted to show you, how it all started with, my involvement with NFT. We are actually using a technique using resin and wood carving. So with resin, you can create unique pattern. Like when we were kids, I believe you could have done this. If you had a fountain pen, you would have used like a few drops in the paper, fold it, and when you reopen it, you get a pattern which cannot be replicated. So my technique is similar to that. Like let me turn on the video for 1 second. I'll try to show you something. So this is my very first NFT. So at the back of it, thank you. Do you see this Ethereum logo over here?
Yes.
And we have used resin and ink, and this pattern cannot be replicated. So when it is being minted on the blockchain, this can be used as proof of authenticity. And we also wanted to introduce a scheme where if anyone actually buys that specific pattern, to also receive physical key. So that's my story. And please let me know if you guys have any questions. And I would like to answer any questions for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lennon. This is so exciting. I believe we had a conversation regarding using NFTs as a preservation tool for cultures and also artisan in their crafts. And so how have you found this new journey of yours? I don't know how long it's been, but of course it's new-ish when your family has been doing it for over 2 centuries. So how has this new way of working and engaging in the metaverse and continuing with your craft, what fruit has it brought to your creative practice?
Like I would say that this has given me hope, not just me. And if people would actually start understanding how this actually works, uh, this is going to make a lot of, a huge impact in the lives of people. The reason, people have stopped practicing this art form is because, uh, back in the days, it was flourishing and they got, a lot of assets and they actually got a home to live and stuff like that. But as time went on, things started changing, and these artisans had to like switch jobs. And imagine, working on a piece of wood for 4 to 5 hours a day. You don't get to move around a lot.
Mhm.
And these artisans started thinking maybe if my kid gets educated, he would go to a bank job or a desk job where he doesn't have to like, suffer or I hope you get the point. Like they thought this was some sort of a suffering, and they thought that this was a very hard job, and that's the reason they started looking out for alternative jobs. And one other problem was most of the kids were not really educated, so they had to take odd jobs, and their economical status did not flourish. But we do know that there is a market for all these artifacts. Global market I'm talking about, and if these kids would actually pick up the craft back again and if they start practicing it, they can actually make a decent living along with preservation of culture. And I would say that my clan has been doing it for around more than 2 centuries. And there are some tricks
That's
that we might not
amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
So
Lennon,
that-
that's amazing.
So what that means is that,
Thank you, Lizzie.
so
I wanted to
unintentionally,
say,
I'll be right with you. Unintentionally, your craft in your new, in the new art form has created an economic impact in your village, in your town, and in your clan. And how does that feel?
I'm going to interject. I'm going to interject here. Lennon, I'm sorry. We're having technical difficulties. Just one moment. Is everybody missing a good portion of what he's saying?
We are. If
Okay,
Isan,
so I have an idea. I think Lennon should give, we should talk to him through Connect Club, and that it would
Right.
be a better, right? Don't you think? Lennon, is it okay if you maybe go to Connect
That
Club
shouldn't
so
be a
we can have,
problem.
I'm so sorry. We just, we're running 4 streams. And so right now we really want to hear what you have to say. We're so glad that you're here. And we got a lot of what you said, and Coffee reiterated a lot of what you said. So if you wouldn't mind going to Connect Club so we could have a
Yes,
better
I'll do that
discourse.
right away.
no
Thank you so much,
problem.
Lennon. And this is how it goes, guys. You know, technology wants to catch up everywhere. And I think when we leave the door open for brands to build and band together and join forces, global unity is like, that's just exactly that's like the only thing that can happen, because we find a different way to make it work. And so to be able to go to Connect Club now and have a clearer, technical conversation is very much a gift. Now, if that doesn't work, I'm not sure what to do, but.
And we're just waiting for Lennon to come in. We're doing it.
Yes. I hear my kids playing outside.
Here, let me see if I can ping him into the room.
Okay. Thank you, Coffee. I believe we have Keith with us here, or maybe Keith is in Connect Club now.
No, I'm here.
Hi, Keith.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for having me. Great to meet all of you.
You too. We're excited to hear your share. And Lennon is amazing. Lennon has been in NFT 99 2 or 3 times, 99 NFT artists for a 50-hour event that happens on Clubhouse. It happened twice, and then once on Connect Club, the Michelangelo. So he carves, he makes furniture. He's amazing. The art can never die if the passion is there to see it live. That's who that man is.
Oh, he's in the wrong room. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Let me go find him.
Hey, Keith.
Yes.
Do you know any woodworkers? Have you ever met any wood carving artists? This is the first wood carving artist I've ever had the pleasure of meeting, and it's just extraordinary. His work is extraordinary.
Yeah, he would be the first. I know of a wood burning artist that I met in Twitter Spaces in our early. I, I don't know really even what to call them. I just call them shows, right? So.
Yeah, wood burning. No, wood. That's correct. Wood burning is yeah.
Yeah.
I love wood burning too. I love. I've done a few works of art with wood burning. I love the smell of the fire and the wood. Are you a visual artist as well? Are you a physical artist?
Nope. I write poetry. I create things in Web3. Like a
So you are an
storefront.
artist. Yeah, you're a technical artist.
So.
Do you have a poem for us since we have this space and moment right now?
Sure.
Cool. Thank you, everybody, for being patient. We have a very special treat for you right now. Keith Howes is our second speaker today. He's going to recite some of his poetry.
This poem is called Music, and it's from my book, Seven and a Crescent. Will I really reveal myself? Relinquish the keys to my best kept secrets? Willingly welcome an audience into the entrance of my place of solace? Never mind the bollocks. Chase cherubs through the heat of a Californian spring. Feel free to meet and mingle. Greet the gracious gaze of a million stares with crescendo. Into the maze of scales and modes. We fade and fold, dumb and dull, we are no more. Beguiled by beauty, the crowd is sold. Now to the crashing waves, the stage is set. With bliss to blame, boldly named sustain the reign. Cat and mouse have had their bout. Bound a consequence, seen but not sought. Excelencia, concerto numero uno. From green leaves to fall, love may be lost, but not for long. And by God, if I'm wrong, I'll write another 1,000 songs. Mozart would never cause me harm. From the hymns of birds, both his and hers, sonnets to Margaret, an ode to disorder, a beautiful hand-painted portrait is in order. Murder your darlings or fall for the chords, notes will come willingly like Jim to the doors. To come to the wards, let them pour from the pores, such is the sound of clandestine decor. Bravo, encore, the stands will be sore. From whistles, applause, the orchestra will roar. They'll plead and they'll beg for a chance to hear more. Ingenious, inspired, they'll scream out the door. And then in slips the silence as the streets have grown cold. Music no longer lingers, the crowd has gone home. What remains is the maestro, the core in his glass, alone with his thoughts in dark gray sedan.
Amazing. Amazing.
Fantastic.
Keith. I loved it. What is the book called?
Seven and a Crescent.
Standing in a Crescent? Stand in a stand. What can you pull?
Seven and a crescent.
Seven and a crescent. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. How many poems do you have in there?
Oh, I don't know. I did all of the well, obviously I wrote it, but I also did the formatting and the editing, and then I self-published and everything. So this was actually the first book that I did. So I didn't know how to format so well, and I didn't put page numbers. So
that's okay. What was that poem called? It was really beautiful, and I love the way that you read it. You are an artist. Now I feel ashamed I even asked. Had I known you were a poet,
The poem is called Music.
Music. That's right. Beautiful. Is anybody on set with Lennon at this time right now? Thank you, Keith. That was really, I could listen to that for like an hour, just reciting,
Yeah.
you reciting the poetry. It was beautiful.
I'm on set with Lennon. He's right
Perfect.
next to me. Can everyone in Connect Club hear me? Can anyone hear me? Okay, fantastic. Lennon, we're back. We did it. We are. Just speak a little louder, but everyone can hear you.
But not on the Zoom, we can't, just so you know.
You can't hear him on the Zoom?
No.
Okay. So how, is there a way for me to technically?
Isan, are you there? Or Min or Fanny? We just need to get the audio from Connect Club to Zoom, please. If you could unmic so we could hear it there.
I think someone
Thank
needs
you.
to turn on their sound from Connect Club and just do it through Zoom. I'm not on Connect Club right now, so
So,
if
Okay,
you
well,
so should I mute and then
See,
just
what's
talk
the
directly
issue? We can
to?
hear you. We can hear you.
What-
What's the issue here?
we cannot hear Lennon, but
On
Copy
Zoom.
hears him. Yeah, through Zoom we can't hear Lennon.
so he's only on Connect Club. Oh,
At present,
oh, we can do it. We can hear it.
That's fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Are we green and go?
We're good. Yay.
Because
Good
you
job,
guys
guys.
can hear me. All right, fantastic. Do we have an echo? No echo. All right, so let's rewind. So everyone can hear you clearly.
Sorry, Min, I think you need to unmute yourself on Zoom so we can hear your Connect Club.
Are we good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear? Yeah, we can hear you.
Like I told you, we are actually dealing with a lot of third party and brokers who does not want to deal automation or does not want to give credit to the artist. So that is where the decentralized platform and Web3 actually gives us partnerships or know the potential. You know, if they can actually learn about OpenSea and they have their own Metaverse and stuff like that, that would actually run the ground.
Right.
We are also planning on building material to teach this stuff because this has always been preserved among plans, or I should say, a caste, because that's a curse that India had to endure for a long time, and it's slowly lifting off. We can actually, give out course materials for free and teach people for free, and the techniques actually repeated, which could actually
Right.
we're still dealing with older generation people who are not actually happy with the crowd, but that's not going to be. We all have to come out. It would, people apart from this clan, practicing the art form and sitting out of it, stuff like that.
Well, do you believe that you have a lot of factors, and please forgive me if I'm crossing cultural lines, It's just a curiosity. But you did mention two things, and they are two separate things: your clan and your caste. And so within specific clans and within specific castes, it was their artisanship that gave them pride, that gave them dignity, whether they were from a higher caste or lower caste. And so is there a way to create an effort or a message or an understanding that unless the craft is shared, then the craft dies, right? And there's still pride.
Of course, like, my uncle, who's a grand master of this art form, actually taught a person who is not of this camp.
Mhm.
And that person actually taught a lot of people. And right now there are around 60 people who are actually practicing craft.
Wow.
And our elders, like,
Yeah.
a few of our relatives are not happy about it, but this is inevitable. This should happen, and this is what we should. This is actual decentralizing, like
Right.
preserving something among a caste and letting it die is not something that should be happening. And
Mhm.
this art form does not deserve that. It should be appreciated, and it's a free world, and everyone should actually give their hand. And there are a lot of creative people who should actually get into this field and try working on this stuff. That's my take on that.
Sure. I have one last question, and then I'm going to open it up to our panelists and the floor. What way can we support you? Are we sharing your art with museums who are interested in preservation? Are we sharing it with our friends? How can we support you aside from buying your NFTs?
It's not about making a sale. It's about initially I wanted to let the world know that there is something like this, that this art form is still surviving, and the third parties, like the middlemen, normally they say we got it from the northern part of India, then it's actually from the southern part of India.
It is southern.
And if they get it from the southern part of India, they will say that we got it from the northern part of India to confuse the global market. So I just wanted to use Web3 to actually, showcase all of this stuff. And when I eventually started learning about stuff, that's when we actually can print things that can actually, make an impact.
Right.
So,
and now there are opportunities, just like any craft, whether it's a song, an image, we have opportunities for redundancy. And then we have the youth to create movements of preservation, of pride, and sharing the information with the world.
Totally. I agree to that.
Yes. Does anyone have a question? Vesselina.
I do. Thank you, Copy. Lennon, I love you and your work, and I'm just so grateful to know you. I find what you do so extraordinary. And on Instagram, you can be found at Wooden Mantra. Is that correct?
Yes, Wooden dot mantra.
Wooden dot mantra. And my question was about your family members also. Is there, I missed that part due to technical difficulties. If you did in fact say that in your family, there are artisans that go back 200 years. Is that what you said?
Yes, as far as we can trace, I can trace up to 200 plus years, but I'm pretty sure it goes way back, like I told you, like.
There were just some technical difficulties when we had you here on the Zoom. So yes, that's good to know. I wanted to know if you could tell us about your teacher or teachers, and also, yeah, I'd love to hear about them.
So we'd love to recap the beginning of your story because we missed that. I heard it and could understand it, but it was difficult.
Yes, like when it involves this craft, there are artisans who can handle the entire stuff all by themselves, and there are blueprint makers. And I would say that I am a blueprint maker, and And when you actually start carving this, there is this thing called a rough cut. And then there is another artisan who gives it a fine touch. And finally, there will be another guy who gives the details. So in one artifact, sometimes there could be 3 to 5 different people involved. So
wow,
how it actually works. And there are also people who can handle the entire stuff by themselves, but that's time consuming. So these days, we actually divided the rough cuts being taken care by someone, and then there was another detail, and then the final touch given by another artist. And my uncle, Mr. K.R. Srinivasan, he's my mentor, and I actually got involved in this like around 2 years ago. Before that, I used to do tech support for Roku, Norton, and stuff like that. So
Wow.
I wanted to
I didn't know that.
Okay. So things were like totally different back 2 years ago. And I came out of that and I wanted to get involved in the family business. And then NFTs happened. Though I had a knowledge about blockchain and stuff like that, I never knew that NFT had the potential to like preserve culture and giving rights to all these people. For example, 5 people involved in one craft, and the decentralization can take care of that. Everyone would actually get their own share depending upon their work. So if we can find people who can write smart contracts and stuff like that, that will definitely happen in the future. So everyone is going to be like benefited to that.
Lennon, that's amazing. That's amazing that you've only been doing it for 2 years, and I would have never thought 2 years. That's why I laughed. Did you say Roku? You worked with Roku?
Yes, I was working for Roku, One Edge.
So cool. That's so cool. What a cool story. You have a very vibrant background. I pictured you, doing this as a child. I love it even more now because that means that the purpose became defined, which is huge. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 34 at present.
Okay, 34. Cool.
And one other thing is I would like to clarify something here. I'm the blueprint maker, not the guy who actually uses the chisel and the mallet to actually give life to this thing.
Right.
In my workshop, we have around 5 to 6 people who does that. And when we have a lot of work that has to be taken care of, we hire 2 or 3 more people within family, or sometimes some of the people who are trained by my uncle.
Right.
So that's how it goes.
It's amazing because it's such a collaborative effort.
So please give us, if you could just share your links with us. I know there's a couple of fake links. People hijacking your interwebs.
Oh no.
So please share with us. It's wooden.mantra on Instagram.
Instagram, yes. And I'm trying to add my link tree.
Your link tree, yes, I was just on it, is linktree /wooden mantra.
Yes, that should be it.
Fantastic.
Place where I can send a message, I have coffee and
we'll be sharing it via social media.
And
absolutely.
And
so
also,
if you could give a, go ahead, Bessie.
I was just gonna say that in your Connect Club, Lennon, we can show you how to make those live links in your actual bio, but people can also visit Wooden Mantra, WOODENMANTRA.com and continue copy. Thank you so much. I just wanted to add that.
Thank you. Lennon, could you give us one last thought? I know that we want to talk to you more and more. We have another guest speaker, but what is your hope and vision for the next year? And then for your future at large, in terms of your family, your clan, this craft, and you're taking up space in a fantastic way in the metaverse.
My vision is like there are a few cousins who are actually able to use chisels as well as the blueprints and stuff like that. So I'm trying to teach them more about creating a MetaMask wallet and decentralization and how it would actually benefit them in the future. So at present we have 3 people who are youngsters, like around 20 plus years. And I see them as the future. And, pretty soon they would be actually spreading the word out there. I'm sure about that.
Well, we are so excited to have you here. We are delighted to finally see your face live.
Yeah, London.
And if you could stick around for our next speaker. And then if anyone has some questions later, we can circle back to you.
Sure thing, Gabby. And thank you for the opportunity, guys. And keep it going. And you guys are cool. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're the best.
Thank you, Lennon. So I love him. He's amazing. When I asked, what the topic would be, I mean, I don't think there's one NFT artist that I've seen that has traditional wood carving in its future in the metaverse. That's just like, that's beautiful. Because when we talk about blockchain, we talk about, long live the work of art, and it can never be compromised because it's on the blockchain. It has a series of numbers that are exclusive to that work of art. So I'm just so happy that we have a woodworker here in the house, holding it down, bringing the masses of family and art together in the metaverse. Kafi.
Yes.
You're an amazing host. I just wanted to tell you, you rock. And I'm really grateful to be here with you.
Thank you.
And thank you to everybody out in Connect Club. And Min, there's a little bit of an echo. If you could, maybe now we'll mute the mic. We went through the technical difficulty with resilience, guys. We're doing it. The onboarding never ends. You're here at Digital 2020, Boom into Web3. It's a month-long event. You may think to yourself, 1 month, yes, but there will be a music festival on the 25th and 26th of June in Cryptovoxels. There's a beautiful stage that's been built. There will be a fashion show with 20 models. We've been practicing every day. We've been here since the 3rd, and we're so happy that you're here with us. If you could click the Get Agenda in Connect Club, if you have no idea what's going on and you're there and you want to know more, you can find out everything you need to know. Thank you again to everybody on staff here. Isan, Fanny, Cecilia, Min, the founder of TSA NFT Incubator, BK Han with Metaverse Generation, Connect Club, Zoom, YouTube, and Voxels, and everybody, Brooke Ganster, Adam, Happy Metashocks, Nuala Nathan, Ruler in Peace. We have Jean and so many others that are jumping on board with us, and we're just so happy that you're here. I'm Bessie Mink. I'm the host today, and next we have Keith Howells from P2 Games and the Metaverse Business Models as the topic, the hot topic. He just read a poem called Music from his book 7 and Crescent. Gorgeous, gorgeous poet, gorgeous mind, and we're so happy to have you here, Keith. Are you hearing me? Am I audible?
We can hear you. Come through on the video, Keith. We'd love to see your face. Keith,
Hey.
we'd love to hear about your business first.
Okay.
Tell us who you are and what you do.
Could we even like skip the intro part?
We can skip the intro, but I know that people want to connect with you. Could you give us a snippet?
Can I give an intro of how I met Keith and how I'm so happy that he's here? and finding him. So I've been on LinkedIn, regularly for about a year now, and Keith's posts have been popping up, and very colorful posts. So Keith, the floor is yours. Just take us anywhere you want to go. We're here for you. We're the two hosts with the most, and we're excited that you're here with us today.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great being here. Yeah, I just do so much of those intros like every single day, and I don't expect anyone to understand or know or anything, like that. I do at least 4 of these hour-long calls a day, at least, right? I'm just talking to people all day long. And, so much of it is just so mechanical. It's just what's your name? How old are you? Where do you live? Where do you work? It's like a script.
Sing it out, Keith. Sing it.
So no thanks. But what I would rather talk about is what are your thoughts? What are your feelings on the state of the metaverse, of how is it navigating through these ecosystems? What are your pain points?
We didn't know how deep we could go, how quickly, because we had deep thoughts. We didn't have permission yet. I thought if I could hear you speak first, then we could navigate how deep we could get into all the goodies that are in your mind, that's swirling, all the feelings, all of it. Tell us, Keith, how are you feeling navigating this space? As a man of color, a man of art, of music, of poetry, give it to us.
I drank too much coffee, so I'm a little jittery. I have a really low tolerance for caffeine, but I drank that much of this coffee, and it's just black coffee, and it's messing me up right now. But so that's how I'm feeling, literally right this moment.
A little jibby.
A little.
So
we're all hyper.
He just literally said 4 of these a day. I don't think I could handle that. 4 intense conversations. That means you're riding a big wave, and you probably need a breather and some sunshine, and to just lay down like I did on my deck today in the sun and not do anything for a minute, huh?
Do you need a song from Vessi?
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Coffee. Where's my guitar?
You asked for the real us. You told us to let it go and be the real us. So you just sit back. If you need to get up and get a glass of water to dull the edge, or if you need to support yourself in any way, support yourself. Hydrate is our #1 goal here.
All right, here we go. We're resetting.
It has to be about, first of all, let me give you the theme. It has to be about good feelings, good vibes.
Okay.
Easy.
Am I right? All right, I'm gonna write it on the spot. I'm gonna write it just for Keith. I'm writing it just for Keith.
He feels easy.
Good morning. Ready? Good morning. We see you. We feel you. Yeah, with us. And we know your dreams are coming true from the love that you are. Superstar. Yeah, you are. Superstar. Wake up in the morning, go for the train, lift up the iron curtain again, and the rain falling down on your name says love is no potion number 9. Divine time says it's in denial. I know when I see, when I hear your style, and you're loving on smoothies today. better than booze, wouldn't you say? You're loving on smoothies today. Hey, yeah, music, poetry, what's your name? Keith House is my house, and a digital 2020 boom into Web3. It's a web, I wanna fly free, and I'm with Coffee D'Ambrosi.
Amazing.
Did we reset for you, Keith? Did we give you something fresh, new, and uncommon?
Yeah.
You feel
Can't get any
good?
fresher than an improv song.
So the room
Hey,
is reset.
Yeah, this was planned. This must have been planned. You guys planned this. Come on now. All right, the mic is yours for half an hour. You speak. We're gonna listen. We're not gonna interject, Keith. And feel free
Ask
to
us
just share.
anything.
Yes, ask us anything. We love you and we're glad you're here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I guess I can talk about how I got here a little bit. Like video games. That's my expertise, you know, besides like who I am, my name or anything. Like I've been playing video games for over 25 years. And like one of the things that I've done, right, is I'm actually really proud of this. I beat the original Donkey Kong on the old Game Boy. Like the one with the purple buttons and the contrast wheel, like the old one. It didn't even have an LED, like it didn't have a backlight. So you couldn't play it in the dark. You had to have a light. And
that should be in your that should be in all of your social media.
you know, I was thinking of actually using like soulbound tokens or like integrating that into our future games. Because I put I put hours into my life into beating these games. Like I've done a lot. Like for one, I've beaten every Mortal Kombat game on the hardest difficulty with every character. Like that's an accomplishment. There's a lot of people. I mean, I imagine there's tons of people that have done all kinds of wonderful accomplishments in the gaming world, but where do they exist? It's just in your mind. Like you would never know that about me unless I actually told you.
They normally don't give themselves their own kudos. So your homework after this is to write down all of your kudos, all of your accomplishments.
That's way too many. You know, I'm an overachiever.
I love it. We're here for it.
Yeah. But you know, in playing those games, right? I can see a lot of I don't want to call them mistakes, more like I guess for the sake of brevity, right? There's a lot of mistakes in where P2E games are going and where the metaverse is going. Like the business models are backwards. Like, and it's not, what I'm seeing is that these things just aren't being produced by actual gamers. They're being produced by entities that are backed by VCs, right? Or even crowdfunded. Like a lot of projects are basically just crowdfunded vaporware right now. And we're seeing that really being purged in the bear market. Like we're seeing like the copy and paste roadmaps of 10K PFP, right? Drop, then merch drop, then P2E game, then metaverse integration. We see that all over the place, right? And people have had enough of it. People have had they're sick of not getting any value. And that's really what it boils down to. Like no one's going to give you money unless they're getting some sort of value for it, whether it be, you know, kudos, a high five, you know, recognition, self-appreciation, you know, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be financial or tangible at all, but they're receiving some sort of value for it, right? And so I believe that many of these entities are approaching development of these games from another perspective. So one of the things that how I first started, the first P2E game that I played was Axie Infinity. And how I got
Say that again. Say that again. Was
Axie
which one?
Infinity.
Okay.
Axie Infinity. Right? Created by Sky Mavis. And how I got to that game was I was playing Mortal Kombat 11, right? And when the game came out, I had pre-ordered it. I bought all the DLC, all the skins, the story expansion, all of that. So I was thinking, okay, well, what happens when I beat this game? I've achieved all the milestones that I want to out of this. What if I could trade like this Johnny Cage skin to somebody that is new to the game or something, and like maybe receive some sort of value for it, like the time or some sort of recognition even. Like that's why I'm really a huge fan of non-transferable NFTs, because it's like your trophy room. Like, look, I beat all the Mortal Kombat games. I beat all of the Street Fighter games. You know, I've got a high score of 22 million on Galaga. Like just having that somewhere and having it be public, but not something that I can trade or sell. Like you wouldn't sell your birth certificate or something to somebody, right? You know, like it's like the same thing. Or like a trophy. Like I won this trophy for Hawaiian Kempo when I was a kid. I'm not gonna sell it to somebody. Like it doesn't make any sense, right? Like it's just defeats the purpose.
Fans.
Fans,
yeah. Fans might want that trophy. Fans might want to have that. I like the non-transfer
It would be like selling your martial arts belt from judo or jiu-jitsu that went from white to black.
Exactly.
You don't sell that. You don't sell that.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's probably like one of the largest reasons I have any say so in what's going on in this industry is just because I've played video games and not just casually, like to a degree of excellence, you know? I do that like of my own accord. Like no one calls me and says like, "Hey Keith, did you get those TPS reports done, or did you beat level 7 on Dishonored?" Yeah. No, nobody's ever done that. No one ever will. Right?
Self-directed. We love it.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here, because this is my are any of you familiar with the term ikigai?
Ikigai? No, I want to know, but what is ikigai?
It's a Japanese term for reason for being, and the concept is actually a convergence of something you're good at, something that you love to do, something that the world needs, and something that you can be rewarded for. Right? And so that's how I developed Zone 6, was by finding that ikigai, finding that purpose, that reason for being. And so how I did that was I had a notebook. It was plans and thoughts, right? And so what I wrote in that notebook was basically all the ideas that I had, all of like my visions, all of like the projects I had, things that I wanted to create, things that I had been working on, things that were laying dormant, just all of it, just a word vomit on the paper. And then I made them into like a web, like a brainstorm web. Yeah. And then I just sectioned them off, right? And then I selected a couple of them. And I said, okay, which of these are the most important? And I just kind of did a process of elimination. And I boiled it down to 3 things. Mobile gaming. Well, it wasn't mobile gaming then. It was just gaming. Right? We refined it over time. But it was gaming, NFTs, and the metaverse. Right. And so I wanted to create a convergence of those things. So I developed Zone 6 games. All right. And I'll tell you a little secret. When I first thought of the idea, like in its earliest ideation stages, I wanted to call it X-Ray Games. And I didn't.
Why?
Why? Well, I didn't do this alone. And so it was just was a general consensus not to do that.
Okay.
You mean your group of dream killers on your board?
Oh,
We all have them.
board. It was just two of us. It was myself and my friend Becky Freeman.
Becky was like, no.
She was like, nah, we're not doing that.
Biggest decisions and started, no.
There's a song right there. Becky was like, nah.
Becky said, nah. Yeah.
It was fun. I think we're better off for it. Like, we're beyond the self-actualization stage.
It's a better brand. She was not wrong. She was not wrong.
Yeah, I really appreciate that she keeps me like grounded, because I'm very much a visionary. You know, like I said with this notebook story I was telling you, like what I did was I wrote down that vision though.
Right.
I wrote what my vision for success is. And then I wrote down what I was willing to sacrifice to get it. And then I ended that with, you know, like a statement of gratitude, basically, right? Just
perfect.
Appreciative of existing, you know, having the opportunity to even write these things down and set that trajectory for myself. And so what I wrote was that, what's that?
I'm about to start doing. I'm listening and learning, and
we're
putting
writing
action as
Keith,
you speak.
We're writing, Keith.
The vibe is elevated. Keep speaking.
Oh my
the
goodness,
truth.
for real.
Yeah, I love it.
So basically, what I wrote was that in 6 months, because I gave myself a time limit, it's an actionable goal, right? In 6 months, I will be a DApp developer. And what I'm willing to sacrifice to get to that is my other company, Elevate, my digital marketing agency. And in doing that, I'll share my progress with other people that are on the same journey as me, so that I can enrich and enlighten their lives as well as I'm getting to this point. And then I just had this statement of gratitude, you know, that I'm appreciative of like having autonomy over my own faculties and my own decisions, and being able to affect people positively and just to, you know, exist, right? And in 6 months, I wasn't a DApp developer, but I had Zone 6, you know, and it was a team of 5 at that point. So it was just, it was 5 of us. One partner was like very loosely involved, and still is actually. But yeah, those were interesting times. It was a lot of scrambling, a lot of learning, a lot of long meetings, and a lot of people like dangling checks in front of us and trying to manipulate and exploit us for resources or insights. And it's funny because you know what? Honestly, you can't steal these things from us. I can tell you $1 million ideas all day long, but they're just ideas until you do something about it. And nothing I'm talking about is an overnight solution. It all takes care. It takes dedication. It takes ambition. It takes initiative. It takes forethought. It takes structure. It takes organization. It takes, you know, multiplied efforts. You need
a team. Yeah.
You need a team, right? And people aren't just going to organize under some banner just because you say so.
Right.
They have to have a reason for waking up every morning and dedicating their life, prioritizing your project or your will or your vision or whatever above their finances, their relationships, education, entertainment, like their well-being, their family, everything. When you're on the internet, when you're doing anything in any industry, you're not just competing against your competitors. You're competing against politicians, stand-up comedians, the latest action flick, like
excellent point. Excellent point.
Yeah, and people don't have like a huge attention span.
Capacity.
Yeah, capacity. And then there's also decision fatigue. That's why I schedule all of my like deep work for the early morning, because as soon as I wake up, I jump right into my workflow. And, you know, by the late afternoon, my decisions are roughly inconsequential. You know, I made all the decisions that matter right in the early morning. And it's just one of the ways that I combat.
What time do you get up? What time do you get up in the morning?
It depends on what I need to do, right? Because I speak with a lot of people internationally. They don't always fit into like the scheduled office hours that I have. So like when I'm speaking to people in like Amsterdam or in Finland, I have to wake up at like 5 or 6 to speak with them at a decent time. And then our core team meetings are usually around 7 to 8 a.m. because, you know, Rich is in the UK, Fraser's in Canada, right? John is in the Philippines, and then Becky and I are in California. So.
And you have a sweet little birdie singing to you all the good things.
Right nearby. Always. Yesterday I was talking to Becky actually on the phone about burnout, and there was a hummingbird. I always see hummingbirds, but I very seldom do I see them perched. And this one was just perched, just hanging out with me through that whole hour-and-a-half long conversation. It was really cool.
Well, you know you're doing it right then if the hummingbirds are hanging, because they never have time for anything too long. They're like flutter. Do you have a web? Do you have like a web on your? Is that like is that web? It is, dude.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. Was that on purpose? Did you wear that on purpose? Web3? No.
Oh no. No, not
that's
like
a joke. I know you wouldn't. No, I know. I
put it on purpose. Yeah.
No, I know. I was teasing you. I was teasing. No fashion. Well, you know, you have this time on film. You're meeting with a lot of people, Keith. You speak without words is probably your favorite thing to do. You know, like I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that what we don't say says a lot more than what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and being in a leadership role, that weighs so much more. Like on my daily decisions, on like delegating tasks. Like I really like a part of the phone call yesterday was are you even interested in being a part of this project? Do you want to do this task? You know? And the reason why is because I know myself, right? If you were to tell me to do spreadsheets all day, even for an hour, for 15 minutes, I would buck at you. I would fight back. You know, I would resist. I don't want to do that, right? You couldn't pay me enough money to make me want to do that.
So this one time, I lived in LA for 10 years. This one time, there was a Zen master, I forgot his name right now, but I was in a band called the Lovesick Lunatics with my boyfriend at the time. And we went to the Zen master's house, and he had us literally sit down and stare at the wall for like 2 or 3 hours. Like we were like coming there to learn, and he had us just like stare at the wall. I don't know why that came to mind right now when you mentioned spreadsheets, because organization, you can find it really in any facet. So the focus that it takes actually, so the frustration of organizing, you're frustrated to do any of that kind of administrative type work, but you're doing it in so many ways. They're just not spreadsheets in front of you. You have all these like calculated decisions to make with all these different people and choices to like either yay or nay, right? You said that people were dangling things. And so that's like a word, that's a metaverse spreadsheet right there, you know, like just what feels right and what doesn't. So I just wanted to bring that up because
you're absolutely spot on about that. It's I have my own system, my own way that I'm comfortable working, and that makes me that much more efficient. You know, it's like
it makes you CEO.
Makes you CEO. Yeah.
Thank you. This is my first time being CEO. I've only been CEO for like a month. So
it only takes a few minutes.
But you worked your whole life for it. So
I suppose.
You know?
I totally forgot what I was about to say.
It was
How do
about
you-
the Google spreadsheet of metaverseness. But go ahead, Kathy.
It's very obvious that you are a creative person, a poet. I knew you were a poet before you opened your mouth because I'm a poet. And, you know, the Japanese principle, I have heard of it before, but I think so many creative people like you, like a lot of people in the room currently, really desire that, really wish to take something that they love and that they find purpose in and have the ability to activate it into something that is valued and you're
Yes,
able to share with the world with purpose and make an impact. And that's the moment. It's not even, I feel, and I could be wrong, it seems more than CEO, but that making an impact for people and showing young people that no, playing the video games is not silly. My own child said, "Mom, can I get paid?" Yes, you can. Play the game, play the game. What is the greater impact? So you have your games, you're making impact, but what is even your bigger vision that you have outside of your business to make an impact?
Great question, Kathy.
Oh, that is a really good question. I mean, you say outside of your business, but my grander vision is like, it's for business.
Outside of the day-to-day, outside of your every single day.
So
business. I know the business is a tool, but there's business, there's impact within your business, greater good, good trouble, however you want to mix it up.
What I'm doing is I'm cultivating a corporate ethos, a corporate environment, a culture where your work is fulfilling and not just like this devil's exchange of time for money. That's what I'm doing. That's what's happening here at Zone 6. And that's why we're having these personal conversations about burnout. That's why we're talking about whether you even care about this project, whether you want to do it or not. That's why it's being considered, why it's on the table, because I'm looking at the corporate culture as I don't even want to say as it exists now, like as it used to exist, like with even the way that you present yourself, the way that you dress, how you limit creativity and expression. And there's so much nepotism, and there's so much like misogyny, and there's so much like discrimination, and like I am creating something different. Something sustainable, something like when I look at other executives and I look at the people that are here that are running these large entities, I see them as my peers. These are the same people that learned how to skateboard at the same time as me, that watched Dexter's Lab on Cartoon Network, that came home from school and watched Toonami, right? Like, we're the same people,
right?
You know. And I keep hearing the same thing about imposter syndrome, but who trained for 40 years to be the Secretary of the Treasury or you know, like the
exactly,
like anything, like nobody did. You just become it. You start on day one, and anything you do long enough, you're going to get good at. You're going to get better at it. Regardless of if it's complaining or selling hot dogs on a stick or being a CEO.
Right.
It's a process. You're learning, you know? And so what I'm doing is I'm making sure that your skills, I read about this in a book. It was The One Thing by Gary S. Kelly, right? And it essentially boils down to this. Right? You don't hire a janitor to be your CPA. You hire a CPA to be your CPA, you know? Let the right person, you know, be in the position that's right for them. And that will make them the most effective. That will make them the happiest in that moment. You know, I'm never going to do spreadsheets. Like, I'm never going to do that. You know, but how much better or how much more positive output do we receive for that? Is that a fair trade-off?
It's viable. Some people love to do spreadsheets. It's
Some
like,
people do.
you know, I mean, everybody sales when, like you mentioned, joy, Keith, and being happy. So there's so many avenues. You're so inspiring. I'm so glad that I got so lucky as to find you on LinkedIn. Lucky, lucky us. Keith Howe's in the house.
And thank you for interrupting me, because all I had about you was old information. So thank you for helping us reset the room and bring in some fantastic vibes. And if I can ask one last question, what is your daily meditation of gratitude? And what would you like to share with young people and young artists?
What is my daily expression of gratitude?
Well, you said you wanted to go deep, and you did say, you said deep. Yeah.
My
let's
daily
do it.
expression of gratitude is I walk recreationally. So
are you frolicking?
I do my early morning like deep work, and then usually like around like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. I take a walk. I don't have any like I don't take phone calls or anything like that. I just walk.
Nice.
And it's really interesting the experiences that I have in those walks, because like you said, moment of gratitude. This 3 days ago I went on a walk, and it's gonna it's gonna sound like how it sounds, but I saw some wind blowing a leaf, right? And like behind it was like a palm leaf, like a thin leaf, right?
Right.
And behind it I saw a statue of a puppy dog, like a bronze statue in the front yard, someone's house. And I was just like, wow, there you go. And I looked up, and the sky was like almost 3 shades of blue, right? Like from like royal to lighter. And I was just so appreciative, so like glad to be in that moment, and I felt like totally, completely free and autonomous, fulfilled.
Yeah.
I felt whole. I felt
Right.
great. I felt joyous. And there was no strings attached. It didn't cost me anything. I didn't need anything outside of myself to be that.
Right.
And I didn't need anything outside of anything. I was just there. So I mean that's where I find those moments of gratitude, is in those walks.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Thank
You have brought the joy to us.
Fanny might want to say something. Fanny, are you there, Fanny?
Sorry, I'm just trying to rewrite some of the things for today. No, I think it's great. Thank you for sharing everything that you had. I think the impromptu song from Bessie was really nice. It kind of broke the ice a bit. and we absolutely loved the poem that you read during our little technical difficulty. So we appreciate it. Thanks for just kind of rolling with us and going through all the motions, and congratulations on being the CEO. And and we hope to see so much more from you in the future, or not, or whatever. And good luck.
Thank you all so much.
And how can we support you in your new endeavor?
You can support me by just being nice to people. Just do something positive for somebody else, and you're helping me in exponentially. So we're good.
Well, that's this whole community, Keith. That's what we're doing. We're doing it 24/7. And with all the hiccups and things that show up, you know, in everybody's life, I think that the coolest thing is that today happened. So you're amazing. You inspired me. I wrote down a lot. I couldn't stop. My pen was like, just
I
quoting
took out the
you.
journal.
I mean, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best, and just keep flying. And yeah.
Are we able to connect with you in any way, or you're busy?
Yeah, the best way to connect with me is through LinkedIn.
Okay, do you have the old one or is there a newer one?
I'll send
Is
you,
there a
I'll
newer
send you,
profile? Okay.
I can send it for you.
Yeah, the
I
like
just wanted to
end of your
share.
like LinkedIn is like a random string of like numbers and characters, so I don't know what mine is. I tried to change it to Zone 6 Games, but there's a little discrepancy because there's also the Zone 6 Games page, right? So
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
I'll find you. I just wanted to share with the group at large and the people in the room.
Oh,
So we're
maybe someone has a question there. Is it okay, Keith? Do you have a few more minutes for our people watching in Connect Club?
sure. All right, yeah.
hold on, let me switch platforms.
Min, can you unmic if you're in the room? If you're on set? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go outside in the sun.
Me too.
I'm jealous. It's raining here.
Oh no.
Just started today.
Like the rain though. We don't
I
get
do
enough of
too.
it in California. That's why.
I think everyone
Yeah.
was in awe of the impromptu music with ASL accompaniment.
It really rocked. I mean, you guys, seriously,
So good.
it's conversations like this that matter most, because it does break up the monotony of corporation.
Like, no. I wish more
thoughts.
people would be like, no, I'm
corporate
not
thoughts.
answering.
Yeah, Copy's like, please.
Let's do it.
We were begging for you, Keith. We were begging for you.
Hello. Welcome. Hi. Oh, Europe. Huh. You're like, nah. I'm like, all right. Let's do it. Google me. Let's do. Oh, you didn't think I was ready?
Google
Great,
me.
great.
Google me.
Thank you.
All right.
Min, yes, Min. Min.
We are
Thank
ending.
you.
Yeah,
Great.
so we're ending soon.
So-
So thank you everyone for joining our morning session on Digital 2020 Boom into Web3 Social. This is the number 5 podcast today. And so thank you to our speakers, Wooden Mantra, and to Keith. Thank you for joining us, and to Kathy and Bessie for being great co-hosts and moderators for the great discussions through this morning. You can watch this on YouTube later as well. Right now, So right now we will be playing this awesome new song from Bessie on our big screen on the oceanfront location on Voxels.
Min, could you mute your mic? Please.
So it's called Web3 Journey, and where do we go from here? It will be released on the 16th of this month and minted on Polygon and Binance Smart Chain and available on OpenSea. So now we're ready to share this in advance with our attendees. Go ahead. Oh, now I think Min needs to unmute, please.
We need that partnership with YouTube, Zoom, Voxels, and Connect Club.
If you are on Voxels, you can just directly click on the video and it'll start to play and you can hear it.
The collaboration, or do we just need some fruit? I need some watermelon and a glass of water.
Kelsey, I love you. Look at this yacht. Beautiful.
Crazy. Oh, should I go in and float? Like, who is that?
Yeah, come join us, sit on the yacht.
Let me
We're
pop
taking a group
in.
picture. We're taking a group picture on the
Let me
yacht.
get
Oh,
some-
wait. I want to get
some
there. Hold on.
diversity popping in this metaverse.
Thank you.
Hold, please.
Let's see.
Oh,
Pink made my whole day. Oh my God, I love it.
it was amazing.
I needed to be shook up out of my, I bore myself sometimes, truth. Sound good, boring.
You're amazing. You can roll with the punches and with the flow. Everybody here, Fanny, you're amazing. Min is amazing. Isun, everybody here. Connect Club.
We're all right.
Cecilia.
We have to stay humble. We can't all be amazing all the time. Sometimes we're just serving others. Hold, please.
Okay.
I'm coming, everyone.
Me too, me too.
All right, so we're gonna just play this on Zoom directly, I think, the video. Then
We're playing a video? Is it a live video?
it's on YouTube right now. I put it on YouTube, but it's unlisted.
Okay. That's exciting.
Min, you need to unmute.
Is it a video or are we watching live? What's happening? Are we saying abort, abort, abort?
Not sure. I think she's taking some photos right now of our group on the yacht. You can see we added the TSA NFT logo on this
Okay, we're
yacht.
coming to
on
you.
the yacht?
Yeah.
We're coming
Oh,
to
we're
you.
on the yacht.
Wait for us, Fanny.
We're coming. How do we get on the yacht? Do we have to
You're
fly?
gonna have to fly. You're gonna have to fly. So you press, you know how to fly, right? You press F
F?
and then, yeah. Oh,
Sometimes my computer it's not as fast as some other people's. So I have some
I
technical, I've
believe
got
I
like
can
an
fly.
old,
Yeah,
I've got
okay,
an
there we
old
go.
computer.
I think I flew too high.
at
I'm
least there's no
I'm by
sun
the
around,
stage.
so you won't get burned.
Where is
Right.
it?
Am I landing? No, I keep.
I can see
Where
you.
are you guys from the stage? You can see
Oh,
me?
I'm anonymous. Hold, please.
So if you choose the emoticon, the action sitting, that allows you to sit on the yacht, because actually you can't land on the yacht right now. They haven't made any platforms.
So
Here
you
I
want it?
am.
Are you saying, so I'm coming to you now. I'm just
Okay.
taking a minute. This looks amazing. I love this. I'm like floored what you guys did.
So
This
where
is so cool.
I'm in the teacup.
I see you, Coffee.
Are we supposed to fly? What are we doing?
Let's do it. I'm coming to you now. Look at this. Wait, fly. No, fly.
Feels like me in my dreams. Almost there.
So we can't land. We can't land on the deck, or we can.
No, we can't yet. You just kind of have to select your animation as sitting, and then that way you kind of float sit on it.
All right, let me see where I am. I'm not sure where I am. Ooh, I think I'm on the other side, you guys. I'm coming to you now, Fanny. Oh, I see Coffee. Look how great this little world looks.
Who is that?
So this is,
Who's above
let's see.
me?
I'm coming to you.
Are you brown also?
I am. Here we are.
Really?
Okay. Let's sit. I'm like grayish. I'm like grayish.
Fanny and Vessi, Kathy, would you like have a closing words for today's session, Fanny?
Sure,
I think
absolutely. Everyone, thank you so much for coming into TSA NFT Digital 2020 Booming into Web Social. Vessi, any last thoughts? I want to thank our speakers, Wooden Mantra, Lennon from India, and Keith House. Fantastic. We had a great couple of speakers today, brought some freshness into our room, some spontaneity from both, and we really enjoyed it. Vessi, do you have one last thought?
Yes, I do. I know that Fanny has to share about a disclaimer, which I actually don't have in front of me, but I wanted to say, well, why don't you do that then, Fanny, and then I'll just finish with the goodbye.
Okay, sure. So as a disclaimer, we know that crypto is risky, and this event is strictly for educational purpose and not an investment advice or solicitation to buy or sell assets or to make any financial decisions. So please do your own research and talk to your own financial advisors. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to Digital 2020 Boom into Web3. I'm here live on set in Zoom, in Connect Club, in YouTube, and Voxels with you with Fanny, Kafi, Min, Cecilia, Isan. I don't know who's in Connect Club, but you know that they're good because they're here supporting, and we appreciate you on all of your platforms. Don't forget, you are a Metaverse generation, and that makes all of us. Thank you so much again. We'll see you on Monday, and I believe, actually, what am I saying?
Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. We have two speakers coming up tomorrow as well.
Thank you. Who are they, Fanny? Who are they? Tomorrow's Joe Nix. We've got Joe Nix in the house. And Jolian, yes, and Jolian
Collier. So artistry is Joe Nix's topic, and ocean conservation and you from Jolian Collier.
It's going to be one last item. Yeah. I believe tomorrow is Veselina Mink's birthday. So perhaps we'll be having a surprise for our amazing.
I think that calls for a
happy birthday to you
in advance. But we'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah. Keith, thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you. You're the best.
Min, can we see you? Keith, yes, please. Can we do a picture with all of us here with Keith? Min, are you there? Min.
I already did it.
I know you did, but I want Min in the picture too.
Min, come to the video, Min. Min. I don't speak Min's original language.
Her original language is entrepreneur, Kafi.
Mine is CEO too, my darling. Min,
I know.
But I want to be respectful.
Oh, Keith has a ocean conservation project, oceanassist.io.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
That's the info I was looking for. Keith, how can we support you? What can we share for you?
Be good and true to thyself, and then the world will work itself out, and everyone will have what they need. Happiness will be the only living, breathing emotion, because everyone will care about everyone else. Yeah, let's go.
That's a lot of words, Vessi.
I know. Did you say word?
Words. That's a lot of words. I process differently.
Are you an editor?
Give me a second. I'm stop sharing now. I'm setting up a Metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me? No?
Yes.
Copy that.
Okay, give me a second.
So Fanny,
I lost my.
I'm sitting above the yacht right now, but I'm like maybe 20 feet up. But I'm afraid if I press F, I'm gonna like go right into it because I can't sit in the yacht yet.
Yeah. No, I had some
I'll go in the ocean.
I fell in the ocean and I couldn't get up, and I was just swimming in the ocean, and there's something inside that yacht.
Do you know, Keith, tomorrow?
Well, yeah.
YACHT. Tomorrow, Joe Nix from Artistry is going to be here. He's opening up at 10. He's amazing artist out of the UK. Beautiful platform, music platform. And also Jolian Collier, who has Counting Coral, which is the 11:15 PST. Amazing. He's got like sculptures headed to Fiji right now. Coral replicating sculptures that they're building. Yeah, you have to meet Tegu Osternick, who's also
you should talk to Eugene O'Brien about his coral restoration project allotment.
Oh wow.
We should get
or Gary Nathan or John O'Sullivan or like Kevin Lawson. All like we talked to a ton of people actually in ocean conservation every single day.
Well, then you know that only 1% of and 0.1% of monies goes to the oceans from NFPs. 0.1%. No, not NFTs. Monies that go into like
ocean conservation.
Only 0.1% ends up actually being given, which tells you a lot about.
Hello, kids. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Min.
Hello. So maybe a 2-minute screen, 2-minute tabs are opening. So that's why I lost you.
We just wanted to take a picture.
Share the screen again, and then we can. But the Connect Club, we don't have people anymore.
I think everyone's gone.
Lunch
break.
Lunch break. Yeah. So
we call this a wrap session where you speak after the real talk.
Thank you, Keith. Yeah. Yeah. So we're back. So thanks everyone. We are going to end the live stream right now. So are we still swimming in the ocean?
We are.
I'm floating above the yacht. I'm floating above the yacht.
I want.
And stream first, so then we can have a quiet live. Okay. Done. Okay, so good. Let's have a group picture. And setting up a screen view, gallery screen. Okay, so now Ethan, I don't know where he is.
He might already gone for lunch.
Okay. Let's make a nice picture. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Keith, thanks for coming and have a rest of good day and see you next time. This is our podcasting number 5.
Okay.
Yay, thank you.
Keith.
Thank you.
Come through again if you'd like to share some poetry during our music festival. You can hit me up.
Amazing.
So on the 25th and 26th.
Correct.
22nd to the 26th?
No, it's the 25th. It's called Vibes in Voxels, sponsored by TSA NFT. And we're going from 6 p.m. to midnight or after Eastern Standard Time. We're starting in Clubhouse the first night, and then the second night will be in Connect Club and Voxel simultaneously.
So it's 2 nights, 6 to midnight, 25th and 26th.
But we would love to have you.
EST.
It's EST. Okay.
Correct.
Right. So
Yes.
that would be that would be 3.
Yeah. 3 to 9.
Yeah, 3 to 9.
I would love to do it on your time, but I reeled it in.
We'll work it
my
out.
Time. I did. I was like, my event, my time. No.
We speak with people from all over the world. The time zone accommodations are very they're normal, standard practice. So.
Right. Yeah, we normally start our day with our team meeting at 10 p.m. So Singapore time, 10 a.m. Singapore time. So we understand. But yeah, we would love to have you do a poem. That would be amazing. I know you're busy, but if you wanted to bring some joy to the metaverse.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, contact me on LinkedIn.
I got you. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Keith, can I see you in the picture? Keith,
He's there.
Can you say hi to me? I want to make a nice picture for you. Kathy, check the Telegram right now. You see your photos is just next to our flow pizza. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh, great job.
Benny, where are you now? Can you talk?
Okay. I'm here.
Oh,
good. Okay, so where's our speaker now?
You have to slide the screen.
Oh, okay. It's done. Thank you, everyone.
All right, okay.
I think that's really good. Really good. And
Min, I had to just talk to you for a minute if we can. Just when everyone, if the team